Imagine the perfect haircut making you look timeless, lovely, and turning back the clock without a single filter or expensive treatment. I research worst hair mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting 5 haircuts that make older women look younger after 50. You'll look 10 years younger by the end. We're covering a face-framing lob, a soft-layered pixie, a voluminous textured bob, a chic curtain bang style, and a crown-lifting shag. Every single one is designed to lift, brighten, and modernize your look. Stay for the game changer in part 3. Most women over 50 have never heard this one, and it changes everything. Like what you see already. Subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path so you never miss a transformation. Part 1. The Face Framing Lob, your instant youth boost. Here is the truth most women over 50 are missing. Length is not the enemy. The wrong length is. The lob or long bob is one of the most flattering haircuts a mature woman can wear. And when it is done right, it shaves a full decade off your appearance without any dramatic change. Most overlook this cut because they assume shorter is always better. That simply is not true. The lob sits anywhere from the collarbone to just below the jaw. That zone is a golden sweet spot for women over 50. It avoids pulling the face down the way very long hair does. And it avoids the harsh cropped effect that can harden mature features. The lob works with the natural structure of your face and lets your bone structure shine. The 5 solutions that make the lob work beautifully for mature women are these. First, always ask for face framing layers at the front. These pieces fall around the cheekbones and jawline and create a natural lifting effect. Second, request a slight interior layering throughout the midsection to remove weight and add movement. Third, ask your stylist to keep the back slightly shorter than the front. This creates a gentle graduation that lifts the neckline beautifully. Fourth, consider a soft bend or wave rather than keeping the hair completely flat and straight. Texture adds dimension and erases flatness. Fifth, pair the lob with a soft side part rather than a center part, which can drag the eye downward. The lob suits almost every face shape. Round faces benefit from a longer lob that reaches the collarbone. Square faces love a softer lob with waves that break the angularity. Oval faces can carry nearly any version of this cut. Why does it work? The lob creates vertical movement and frames the face in a way that draws the eye upward toward your eyes and cheekbones. Exactly where you want the attention to land. For tools, a quality round brush and a lightweight mousse or volumizing spray are your best allies when styling a lob. Focus heat at the roots for lift and diffuse the ends for softness. Maintenance is simple and affordable. A trim every 6 to 8 weeks keeps the shape clean without requiring constant salon visits. A glossing treatment every few months brings back shine beautifully. You will love how the lob looks in photos. It catches light, moves naturally, and never reads as outdated or severe. This cut does the heavy lifting for you, every single day. Part 2, the soft layered pixie, bold, beautiful, and years younger. Do not be afraid of short. A soft layered pixie cut is one of the most powerful youth restoring haircuts a woman over 50 can choose. And the key word here is soft. This is not the severe, masculine pixie of decades past. This is a modern, feminine, beautifully sculpted version designed specifically to complement mature features. Most overlook this cut because they fear it will look harsh. Done correctly, it does the exact opposite. The soft layered pixie features longer pieces on top, gently tapered sides, and a clean neckline. The layers on top are what separate this from a basic shortcut. Those layers create movement, texture, and volume right where you need it most, at the crown. And for women over 50, crown volume is everything. The 5 solutions that make the soft layered pixie shine for mature women are these. First, ask for longer length on top, at least 2 to 3 inches, so you have movement and styling flexibility. Second, request soft wispy pieces around the temples and ears rather than blunt, sharp edges, which can look severe. Third, ask your stylist to taper, not shave, the sides and back for a feminine, polished finish. Fourth, consider adding a light side sweep or textured styling at the top to add width and volume where most women over 50 lose it. Fifth, avoid going too short at the nape. Keeping a little softness there prevents a harsh masculine finish. This cut works beautifully for heart-shaped, oval, and round faces. Women with fine or thinning hair will find the pixie particularly powerful. Shorter lengths make thin hair appear dramatically fuller. Why does it work? The pixie removes length that pulls the face downward and replaces it with volume and shape at the top of the head. This upward energy is exactly what lifts and refreshes a mature appearance. For styling, a small amount of pomade or light hold wax worked through the top layers adds definition and control without heaviness. A soft bristle brush for the sides keeps the finish polished. Maintenance requires a trim every 4 to 5 weeks to keep the shape precise and fresh. The good news, between trims, this cut is remarkably easy to style every single morning. This shaves off 10 years instantly, and once you try it, you will wonder why you waited so long to go for it. Part 3. The voluminous textured bob. The game changer most women miss. This is the one most women over 50 have never truly explored. And it is the game changer we promised you. The voluminous textured bob is not your grandmother's blunt bob. It is a modern, movement-rich, beautifully sculpted version that creates the illusion of thicker, younger-looking hair while simultaneously framing and lifting the face. You will love this one. The textured bob sits between the jaw and the chin. That specific length is powerful for mature women because it draws the eye to the jaw and cheekbone area, framing the face without adding weight or drag. The key distinction is texture. Without texture, a bob can look flat, outdated, and even aging. With texture, it transforms completely. The 5 solutions that make the voluminous textured bob work for women over 50 are these. First, ask for point cutting throughout. This technique removes bulk from the ends while creating soft, feathered texture that moves beautifully. Second, request internal layers to build volume through the mid-lengths rather than relying on the ends for shape. Third, ask your stylist to add a slight bevel or bend through the ends so the hair curves gently inward or outward rather than hanging flat. Fourth, consider a light graduation at the back. This builds natural fullness at the crown without adding extra styling steps. Fifth, always ask for a volumizing blow-dry finish rather than a flat, sleek one. That lift at the root changes the entire silhouette. The textured bob suits oval, square, and heart-shaped faces especially well. Women with fine or medium density hair will see the biggest transformation. The texture makes hair appear 2 to 3 times fuller than it actually is. Why does it work? Texture catches light. When light moves through layers and bends, it creates the visual impression of depth and fullness. Flat, heavy hair absorbs light and reads as thin and tired. Textured hair radiates life. For tools, a medium barrel round brush and a heat protectant spray are essential. A light volumizing mousse applied at the roots before blow drying makes an enormous difference. A trim every 5 to 6 weeks keeps the texture clean and the shape precise. A deep conditioning treatment monthly keeps the texture soft and healthy rather than dry and frizzy. This cut shaves years off instantly. And once your friends see it, they will all want to know your secret. Part 4. The curtain bang style. Soften, frame, and lift instantly. If you have been avoiding bangs because you think they are high maintenance or unflattering, this part is going to change your mind completely. Curtain bangs are the most forgiving, most flattering, and most transformative bang style for women over 50. Most overlook this option entirely, and they are missing out on one of the easiest ways to look instantly younger. Curtain bangs are soft, center-parted fringe pieces that fall on either side of the face rather than straight across the forehead. They are called curtain bangs because they part like curtains, framing the face with 2 flowing, gentle pieces rather than creating a blunt wall across the brow. The 5 solutions that make curtain bangs work beautifully for women over 50 are these. First, ask your stylist to keep the bangs long. They should reach at least to your cheekbones and ideally blend seamlessly into the rest of your layers. Second, request a wispy, feathered finish at the ends rather than a blunt cut, which can look harsh on mature skin. Third, ask for a soft center part within the bangs so the opening at the forehead creates a natural heart or oval framing effect. Fourth, pair your curtain bangs with layers throughout the rest of your haircut, so the bangs feel like a natural part of the overall shape rather than an addition. Fifth, ask your stylist to show you how to style them with a round brush. The slight inward bend makes all the difference. Curtain bangs suit almost every face shape. Round faces benefit from keeping them longer and more open. Oval faces can wear them at any length. Square faces love the softness curtain bangs bring to the forehead and sides. Why do they work? Curtain bangs draw attention directly to the eyes, the most expressive and beautiful feature on any woman's face, while softening the forehead and temples where lines and volume loss tend to be most visible. That soft framing effect is like a built-in filter. For styling, a small round brush and a light hold hairspray are all you need. They air dry beautifully as well, which makes mornings effortless. Maintenance is simple. A light trim on the bangs every 6 to 8 weeks and your overall style stays polished and fresh. This is a soft, subtle transformation that delivers massive results. Do not sleep on curtain bangs. They are genuinely one of the best-kept secrets for women over 50. Part 5. The Crown Lifting Shag. Volume, youthfulness, and modern edge. We saved one of the best for last, and this one is going to surprise you. The Crown Lifting Shag is a modern, layered, beautifully textured cut that builds volume at exactly the right place for women over 50. The crown. When your hair has lift at the crown, your whole face reads younger, fresher, and more vibrant. This shaves off 10 years from the moment you walk out of the salon. The shag is a layered cut that features short layers at the crown, medium layers through the mid-lengths, and longer layers or soft fringe at the ends. The result is a cascade of texture and movement that looks effortlessly stylish and incredibly youthful. The 5 solutions that make the crown lifting shag work for women over 50 are these. First, ask for shorter, more elevated layers at the crown specifically. These are the layers that create the lift and volume your hair needs most. Second, request that the layers blend gradually through the midsection rather than dropping sharply, which creates a choppy, unpolished look. Third, ask for a soft fringe or curtain-style piece at the front to frame the face without committing to full bangs. Fourth, make sure your stylist uses point cutting rather than blunt scissors through the layers. This keeps the texture soft and feminine. Fifth, ask for a diffused or air-dried finish recommendation, so you know how to maintain the volume at home without heavy tools or products. The shag works especially well for women with medium to thick hair, though a modified version with fewer layers works beautifully for fine hair as well. Oval, heart, and round face shapes all benefit from the crown lift this cut provides. Why does it work? Volume at the crown creates vertical height. Vertical height elongates the face and lifts the entire appearance. Women over 50 who have experienced flattening at the crown will immediately notice how much younger and more energetic this change makes them look. 4 tools. A diffuser attachment on your dryer and a lightweight volumizing spray work together to build and hold that beautiful crown volume without weighing the hair down. Maintenance requires a trim every 6 to 7 weeks to keep the layers fresh and the shape defined. Between trims, a dry volumizing spray at the roots is your best friend. Most overlook the shag because it sounds complicated, but in the right hands, it is effortless, stunning, and completely transformative. This is your moment. Boom, gorgeous. You look 10 years younger already. You now have 5 powerful, proven haircuts that frame your face, lift your features, and restore the youthful energy your look deserves. From the face framing lob to the crown lifting shag, every one of these styles is designed with you in mind. The modern, beautiful, confident woman over 50 who knows exactly what she wants. Wear this confidently everywhere. The right haircut is not just a style choice, it is a statement. It tells the world you are vibrant, intentional, and absolutely ageless. If this helped you today, please hit that like button, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path so you never miss a transformation, and comment below. Tell me which haircut you are trying first, or share your biggest hair mistake. I read every single one. See you in the next one, gorgeous.